you're interested in purchasing any of the longevity products you hear advertised or recommended on the Brightside, you can head over to brightsideben.com and pull down on our shopping cart. And, of course, if you want to start yourself a longevity business and share the products, earn yourself some thank you checks, you can click on the Join the Team link on brightsideben.com for a one-time $10 fee. You can start a longevity business and help me in my mission to educate the world about how important a good nutritional supplement program can be. And, of course, you can also earn yourself some money. Offer a one-time $10 fee. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, and they can give you the full scoop. Our call-in number today on the Brightside, our call-in number every day is 855-660-4261. We love hearing from you. If you have a success story, or if you want to contribute to the conversation, or if you just have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, medications, or any of the longevity products, 855-660-4261 is our number today, and we do have a couple lines open for you. Okay, so we've been talking about nerve transmission, the chemicals that stimulate nerves. They call them nerve hormones. Scientists technically call them neurotransmitters. That's a fancy way of saying nerve chemicals. These are substances that are squirted out by nerve cells, secreted by nerve cells, and they initiate all of the activities in the body. You think that's important? Yes, it's darn important. We don't talk about them. You don't hear a lot of people talking about this phenomena of neurotransmission, nerve chemicals, nerve secretion chemicals on health programs, and that's unfortunate because every single function in the body, everything from wiggling your little toe to thinking a thought to blinking your eyes to running your digestive system and your heart and everything else in your body, all of it depends on these nerve secretions. Everything from your heart beating to digestive juice secretion to inhaling and exhaling to muscle movements. Everything that happens in the body is preceded by the secretion of these chemicals. There's over 60 of them that they've discovered as of now. I remember when I was in pharmacy school, they told us this was maybe 25 or just about 30 years ago, they said there's 6 or 7 of these nerve chemicals, nerve transmission chemicals. Today we know there's over 60 of them. They go by various names. Dopamine, you probably heard of that one. That's involved in movement. It's also involved in pleasure-seeking behavior. Adrenaline, that's our fight or flight or survival neurotransmitter. Serotonin, everybody's heard of serotonin. That's a nerve chemical that's involved with awareness and vigilance and attention. Endorphins, these are neurotransmitters that are involved with pain relief. Cannabinoids are really interesting nerve chemicals. They're found in the marijuana plant as well as in our body. Cannabinoids have relaxing properties, as you might surmise, given that they're the active ingredients in marijuana. How interesting is that? That the active ingredients in the marijuana plant, which many people are in jail for 20 or 30 years for in some states, the active ingredients, this illegal plant, are actually chemicals that are made in your brain. Anyway, cannabinoids are a type of neurotransmitter. The first of these chemicals, and arguably the most important of these chemicals, is something called acetylcholine. This is a nerve chemical that's associated with relaxing and learning and memory, as well as the coordinated functioning of our muscles. Relaxation and contraction, all this occurs, relaxation and contraction occur at least partially in response to acetylcholine and its contrasting colleague, its opposing colleague, adrenaline. Acetylcholine and adrenaline oppose each other. Acetylcholine has a relaxing effect for most muscles. Adrenaline has a stimulating effect for most muscles. Although some muscles respond a little differently, for the most part that's true. Acetylcholine relaxes the involuntary muscles in the digestive system and the circulatory system, and conversely, it regulates the contraction of voluntary muscles in the arms and the legs and in the facial muscles. Yesterday we talked about how acetylcholine causes contractions of the facial muscles around the mouth and the eyes and other areas. The appearance of wrinkles and crow's feet can be exaggerated by these contractions, and dermatologists love to paralyze these muscles with botulinum toxin. Dermatologists and patients as well love to paralyze these muscles to relax the wrinkle formation. That's called Botox, and it's a favorite trick for movie stars and celebrities and lay people alike to make the skin look temporarily, anyway, smoother and younger. Monkeying around with acetylcholine is something that human beings have been doing for centuries. For eons, for thousands of years, we've been playing around with acetylcholine. Native tribes and indigenous tribes in South America and in the South Pacific are famous for using poison darts which block acetylcholine and cause instant paralysis of the body. They'll shoot a dart at a monkey or an animal in a tree. The animal's muscles will completely relax. They'll fall out of the tree, and that'll be lunch or dinner for some indigenous tribe. In modern times, acetylcholine manipulation has been used in nerve gas. Sarin, S-A-R-I-N, is a classic example of a nerve gas that enhances the effects of acetylcholine. In ancient Egypt, women used to use an extract of the belladonna plant. Belladonna is Italian or Latin for pretty woman. And ancient Egyptian women throughout the Renaissance would use the belladonna plant, which contains something called atropine. The women would use it to dilate their pupils. Atropine blocks acetylcholine. And by blocking acetylcholine, the pupils of the eyes get really big. Acetylcholine has a relaxing effect on the pupils, or has a constricting effect on the pupils, and by blocking acetylcholine, the pupils get really big. That's why the police will look in your eyes. They'll look in your pupils. If they catch you driving and they suspect that you're doing some kind of drugs, they'll look in your pupils, because your pupils, the dilation of your pupils, the opening and closing of your pupils, responds to drugs. Lots of drugs. Atropine in belladonna has the same effect and will cause pupils to get bigger. Women would either drink belladonna tinctures or eat the belladonna plant in order to relax the muscles of the eyes, make their eyes look really big, the pupils of their eyes look really big, and they considered that, and we still consider that, to be attractive. In the book The Introvert Advantage, Marty Laney, L-A-N-E-Y, theorizes that there's an acetylcholine personality type. She calls it the introverted personality type. Introversion, introverted behavior, quiet behavior, shy behavior, at least according to Ms. Laney, is part of acetylcholine, or is an aspect of acetylcholine chemistry. This is in contrast with what she calls the adrenal personality type, which has more get up and go. She associates that with extrovert behaviors. Ms. Laney links acetylcholine to the energy-conserving activation of the relaxation nervous system. She calls it the throttle down system. And in perfect harmony with what we talk about here on the Brightside every day, Ms. Laney writes that the only ways to support and maintain acetylcholine and other neurotransmitters are nutrition, sleep, controlling stress levels, and exercise. Sounds like she's been listening to the Brightside. This is what we talk about every day. Then there's a very interesting relationship between cigarette smoking and acetylcholine. Nicotine, the addictive ingredient and the active ingredient in tobacco, is, as it turns out, very similar to acetylcholine. Cells that respond to acetylcholine can be fooled by nicotine, and there's some interesting implications for that, when it comes to quitting smoking. I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. 855-660-4261 is our call-in number. Got a couple lines open for you. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
If you're worried about your health and you're tired of the nasty side effects of harsh drugs or antibiotics, then look no further. Supernatural Silver is the answer. Supernatural Silver is a powerful immune system enhancer that can be used every day to help keep you healthy and well with none of those nasty side effects. It's extremely safe for use internally as well as topically. And Supernatural Silver is hundreds of times more effective than colloidal or ionic silver. It is perfect for use in the sinuses, eyes, ears, and on any wound or skin issue. Supernatural Silver is also extremely effective when taken orally and can help fight off bacteria, viruses, and mold that may be overwhelming your immune system. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, supernaturalsilver.com, and use the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off of your entire order, and give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
I will never forget the day my son Jeremy told me he hated me and slammed the door in my face. I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
Limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. That's 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595.
Mother's Day is right around the corner. If you haven't ordered your Mother's Day flowers yet, make sure to visit proflowers.com for an amazing deal. ProFlowers has a Mother's Day special for radio listeners. Get 100 gorgeous blooms for Mom with a free glass vase for $19.99. And if you want to make her day even more special, upgrade to a premium vase and add gourmet chocolates for just $9.99 more. Mom will be so happy when she unwraps her beautiful bouquet of blooms, guaranteed to stay fresh and beautiful for at least one full week. Each time she looks at her Mother's Day flowers, she'll think of you. But hurry, this deal expires soon, so make sure to place your order today. The only way to get this incredible deal is to go to proflowers.com/radio right now and enter the code PLOW, P-L-O-W, proflowers.com/radio, code PLOW, P-L-O-W. That's proflowers.com/radio and enter code PLOW, P-L-O-W.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
A little right, a little left, but always independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network, GC.
All right, we're back on the bright side. Our number is 855-660-4261. That's our call-in number. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we welcome your calls here on the bright side. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised or recommended on the program, please give the Brightside Ben phone team a call at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470, and ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start a longevity business, earn yourself some thank you checks by sharing the longevity products, which pretty much sell themselves, especially the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, my personal favorite longevity product. Tastes great, wonderful source of the B vitamins, water-soluble nutrients, electrolytes, fat-soluble nutrients, amino acids, and it's only $50 a canister. You can find out all about it at brightsideben.com or by calling the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Okay, we'll get your calls here in just a sec. I want to finish up talking about acetylcholine and nicotine. Nicotine, the addictive substance, and the active substance in tobacco is similar to acetylcholine. The cells, the nerve cells that respond to acetylcholine can be fooled by nicotine, and in this way, nicotine is, in essence, a type of nerve chemical. Yes, nicotine is a nerve chemical. It's used, derivatives of nicotine are used in nerve gas and pesticides, and when you're smoking a cigarette, you're basically smoking a nerve transmitter type chemical. In essence, a nerve transmitter chemical poison. Nicotine's a type of acetylcholine, and this mimicking effect This acetylcholine mimicking effect is what accounts for the relaxation effects and the addictive effects associated with the use of tobacco. Cells that are subjected to nicotine begin to